We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Isotopes and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Garrett Cole gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So stepping in, Ken Griffey, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ken Griffey.
Here's the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Ken Griffey. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
So now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Should be no trouble for Gerrit. 2 gone.
Batting 4th,
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
They'll start this one at 274, 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. Indiana is out in front 1-0. Lefty Grove will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one. Settling in now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Barry.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Larkin hits a little over the 270 mark. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Brooks Robinson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ground ball, foul down the left side. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's a look over to first. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Plate, Dwight Evans, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers, but this will land untouched.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 1 out.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Into the box now, George Brett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Votto, a Canadian native. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Garrett Anderson. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Hard liner toward short. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So here's Jose Abreu. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. In now, Josh Fedley, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Too high. 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. So now to the plate, Garrett Cole. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Into the box now, Barry Larkin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Benito Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Lefty Grove as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This one's flared out toward left, and this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
That's popped up. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. Myers is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Garrett Anderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2. Myers over at second. Albies is over at first with 1 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Evans is there. 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Aparicio.
So 2 on with 2 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Griffey. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Riding in once again, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Popped up. Larkin is calling for it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Pitch popped up. Throw over to Aparicio is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Josh Fedley. First offering on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Garrett Cole. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Barry Larkin. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Leading off for Indiana, the right fielder, Dwight.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fouled away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. George Brett will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Left center, base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
At the plate, George Brett. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to Albies. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One strike now from Cole. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Braves lead it 3-1. At the plate, Brooks Robinson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Robinson.
In there for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Pitch popped straight up. Grove is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1 and 2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Will Myers. Out in front of it, strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lefty Grove. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away. Standing in, Ken Griffey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Now to the plate, Luis Aparicio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Garrett Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Fedley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 0-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. Relay Novato's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 3-1. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 296 in his career, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Evans. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Third baseman, Gerrit.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, George Brett. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So striding in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On its way is pitch number 75.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Victor Reyes is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Victor Reyes.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Reyes.
Digging in to try it again, Barry Larkin. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5. Robinson.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brooks Robinson. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Matt Strahm has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Stepping in, Benito Santiago. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the Ice.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Paul Molitor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now coming into pinch hit, Paul Molitor.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Scrum is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up now, Louis Aparicio. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Morgan is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Andrew Jones is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line drive to center field. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana is on top here, 4-3. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Soria.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Will Myers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Soria has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 4-3. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now time called at the plate, as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now, as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
At the plate, George Brett. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll Try again, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Tom Hinkie comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Tom Hinkie.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Garrett Anderson. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. There's a forkball in for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bullet back up the middle. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box now, Josh Fedley. Fouled away. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Might be time to see a pinch hitter, and if that's the case, here's what remains on the Atlanta bench. Jason Castro will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready once again, Barry Larkin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Evans is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming. Chris Davinsky takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Anthony Rizzo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benito Santiago. Now the pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
0-2 the count to Santiago.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Jake Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Delino DeShields will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. So now to the plate, Joe Morgan as he grounds one briskly to short over to Albies. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 0-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled away. Still 1-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. John Franco takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Now at the plate, Kemp. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! The Atlanta number 4 hitter, Will Myers. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Evans is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So striding forward now, Garrett Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Final strike for the Braves. Now a a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Aparicio gloves it in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Isotopes have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Tom Henke claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Franco hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.